I'm Terez Jones. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm a new screenwriter, so I want to tell you more about myself and my new movie, Cousins. I've been writing scripts for almost a year now. I always wanted to write, I always wanted to tell stories, always wanted to tell a good story with different depths. This movie, Cousins, was inspired by reality and the will to tell a message, to tell my story, to tell a story about the things that I see going on around me. There's so many different stories within Cousins and so many different layers that I feel a lot of people will get from it. And that is one thing that inspired me. I wanted to tell a good story. Cousins is about the lives of two separate pairs of cousins. They're first cousins. Two are basketball players. They're interracial. There's an interracial family. One is black and one is white. The other two cousins are of Sicilian descent, and they're in the mob. They're bookies. So, they come across these cousins in their exploits of the sports industry, and it becomes a whirlwind. It becomes hell up in China, And these characters are all four different. The four characters are different, the cousins. I think they're going to be relatable by different people. They each have their own plight, but they meet in this story, and we see how everything forms. My main character, Bobby, he's a normal guy, but the world around him is crazy. And that's the dynamic that I was looking for. His first cousin is kind of unstable. He meets a beautiful woman who's actually planted by the mob to find his weakness and exploit him. He had to go outside of the morals and the values that his parents instilled in him. What was emotional for me about Cousins was Bobby's tenacity and his resilience in overcoming these monsters that were infiltrating his family. He's the good guy of the movie. He's a normal guy in a crazy world. He's not sure whether his cousin is on his side. He's not sure whether the people that like him only like him because he's a basketball player. So he's faced with all these struggles within himself. He's not sure in the beginning, he's not sure whether he's going to be a professional basketball player. So he's faced with that struggle. He meets the beautiful Jessica, who is not there to be his friend. She's there to extort him. His role is to say, okay, even though people are in it to cheat and in it to lie and steal, everyone is not that. I do have a few characters, a few professional actors in mind that I would like to see inside Cousins. The first scene of the movie, Jessica was molested. She was molested by her stepfather. Her cousin killed her stepfather in the first scene in front of her. So that caused her a great deal of mental distress. So she grew up kind of off. It's kind of hard to show, but it definitely shows in the movie. She definitely does some things that is going to surprise the audience, And she is definitely a character to be reckoned with in that movie. She is going to have a lot of fans. Jessica Chopea is her name. Somebody like Miley Cyrus could play her. I think that someone who's attractive and has the mind of someone who can approach guys on different levels and convince them to do what she likes, as well as the main role, Bobby. I was thinking about Chris Brown. I would like to see him on a more serious role. I think if he got his act together and a serious role could do wonders for his career, and he has the physical profile of Bobby, the main character in the movie. I think everyone's gonna love Cousins. Everyone who read Cousins, everyone who I told the concept to, loved Cousins so far. So I'm very excited, and I think everyone's gonna love it. If you don't like Cousins, then that's fine too. You know, everyone's not gonna like everything, but I'm pretty sure that the majority of the people will like Cousins because we're relatable on different levels. So you're gonna find something to like about it. Cousins is a crime drama. You're gonna like Cousins if you like professional basketball, professional sports. If you like organized crime. If you like love stories. I feel Cousins is relatable on different levels. If you realize that sports can and does get infiltrated by organized crime, then you like Cousins. Also, in the movie, there's a love story that I'm sure the woman would like. An uncle who's the boss of the mob, who does not like the fact that his niece is falling for one of his marks. You know, I'm just bringing a new, fresh, raw outlook from my perspective. I do say that consciously, I try to spice up every scene. I try to write stuff in each scene that is gonna captivate the audience. Initially writing this movie, it was a will of mine to teach a lesson with the movie. I wanted to show how a normal family can get turned into a family thrown into a whirlwind at any given moment, and anyone's ability to show tenacity and overcome the situation, no matter how hard or strange it may be, or how uncommon the situation may be. Hey, I'm a writer. I just want to write good stuff, you know. I have a passion for writing movies. I have a passion for writing faster moving product productions like reality TV. And I'm writing a treatment right now for a commercial, as well as concept and treatment for a video. Working on a few projects, and I just want to be a good writer.